Oh, brother, oh, brother. Hutch, I hate to do this to you. I really do, but what you said about SBMM was almost as unforgivable as Joe Seacott creating Modern Warfare 2019, and for that reason, you and Joe Seacott both in the gulag. Down in the comments right now, who you guys got, Hutch or Joe Seacott? Who's winning the gulag? Yo, what's going on, guys? It's the boy Fooly, and I'm bringing you guys another video right here on Black Ops Cold War, and today we're not talking about Hutch. We're not even hating on him that much. We're talking about SBMM and some of the mentalities that some people have about SBMM, because, I mean, honestly, some people are off the molly with this one. But before we get into anything, make sure to leave a like on this video if you enjoy, subscribe if you're new, and let's get right into it. So as you guys saw in the intro, unfortunately I had to put Hutch into the gulag with Joe Seacott because he made some pretty surprising comments about SBMM on Twitter the other day. And funny enough, he actually started trending on Twitter along with SBMM because what he said was genuinely just that ridiculous. I'm not going to read the tweet verbatim, but a lot of people have already seen it. But pretty much what this man concocted in his brain was he thinks SBMM is not a bad thing and that it's actually a good thing, and majority of the people who dislike SBMM are mostly content creators who suck too much at the game and are essentially crying about wanting to have easier gameplay. And listen, I'm not going to hate on Hutch all that much in this video because I actually kind of like him, and pretty much the entire scope of gaming already roasted the ever-living dog shit out of this guy, because let's be honest, this is a pretty shit take. But not only that, as a content creator, I gotta say, SBMM is by far one of the biggest reasons I have trouble making videos on COD nowadays. But there's certain content creators like myself who genuinely don't really like these last two CODs all that much, and if we already don't like the game and the SBMM is kicking our ass, we're gonna hate making content. And this is where I gotta pat my back because I'm not like a lot of content creators, because the truth is a lot of content creators and probably some of your favorite YouTubers do reverse boost, and they use all of these shady methods to bypass SBMM, typically reverse boost or have a second account or hack or have a Cronus Max. This is why I gotta pat myself on the back, because no matter how much I disliked any of these two CODs and how easy it could have been for me to reverse boost or use hacks or make a secondary account, I never did that. Despite how much I hate SBMM and despite how badly SBMM fucks me in the ass sometimes, I make live commentaries, and what that means is I play the video game while talking at the same time, barely focused. Like, if you've seen some of my commentaries, you'll see sometimes at the end of a match I'm literally like 31 and 22. No, that is not good. No, that is not impressive whatsoever, but I really don't care anymore. You know, I still have games where I go like 61 and 13, but those are very rare and they're not very realistic anymore, and the reason they're not realistic is because of SBMM. For the most part, SBMM will literally prevent you from doing anything like that. So it's incredibly confusing to me when I hear some people say that SBMM is good and that majority of the people who don't like SBMM are content creators that are begging for easy gameplays, because that's not the case whatsoever. I mean, some people, it's definitely the case. I mean, again, there's some YouTubers out here, chain queefs, very proud to reverse boost, but to the people who aren't going to reverse boost or use hacks, etc., I can't see how this mentality even became where SBMM is somehow good. Probably one of the sole reasons why the player count, in my opinion, has dropped, and one of the main reasons why player retention has dropped so severely and players who don't buy $20 car horn bundles in the shop, it's because of SBMM. People don't want to keep playing this game because of SBMM. Now, granted, there's definitely a lot of other reasons why people don't want to play this game anymore. Seasonal content, ass. Development, ass. Majority of the maps, ass. But SBMM really does take the cake in a lot of people's list of reasons why this game sucks. And I find it incredibly ironic that supposedly it's the people who suck that dislike SBMM, when in reality, as far as we know at least, and what it's so far been proven to be, players with incredibly low KDs are usually the players that are benefiting from SBMM. In other words, if you suck balls at this game, SBMM helps you out. Again, some of these newer players, they're a bit of a different breed, and a lot of them don't even realize it too. My first Call of Duty ever was Black Ops 1, and I was horrendous at it when I first started playing it. Like, quite literally, I was pure ass at that game. But unlike a lot of these players nowadays, I had to get absolutely shit on multiple times a day for many days at a time, for weeks at a time, before I actually developed the ability to shoot straight and shoot back. I just gradually got better. There was no SBMM back then. Back then it was internet connection over everything, as it should be now, but you know, Joe Seacott and I don't want to get into it. Back then, if you were ass, you actually just had to keep playing until you weren't ass. Back then, you actually had to play the game in practice without SBMM to go from being ass to smoking people. And that's exactly what I've done. And over the last couple of CODs, even though I've hated them and I've complained about SBMM in both of them, look, I gotta give myself a pat on the back. I'm fucking disgusting at both of these games. And then, you know, there's people who genuinely think SBMM is very healthy for the player base, for both players that are good and bad. And to those people, straight to the gulag. You guys don't deserve to be here on planet Earth with us. You need to go straight to the gulag, go battle it out with somebody as dumb as you, and stay in the gulag, honestly. And to me, one of the craziest parts is that we don't really disagree with the fact that new players shouldn't be put into lobbies with people who have been playing forever. There absolutely should be a protected bracket for new players. A really easy alternative is to just have combat training come back from Black Ops 1, or they can easily have a playlist dedicated to just them. What Call of Duty shouldn't be doing, and this is what a lot of people have a problem with, we shouldn't have to sacrifice our ping just so that new players can keep up with us. The rumored patents from months and months and months ago shouldn't have even existed in the first place. People shouldn't have had to feel like they were getting nerfed mid-gunfight or mid-game, because honestly, sometimes that's exactly what it feels like. In a game as popular as COD, especially for how much Activision seems to hype this game up, it shouldn't take us more than 1.5 to 2 minutes to find a lobby, and we definitely shouldn't be getting into lobbies over like 50 ping. My teammates shouldn't consistently the sheets, and I shouldn't have to constantly carry my team to every single dub that they see. That's why people have a problem with SBMM. It's not because people suck and they want easy gameplays. It's because this game isn't consistent. Joe COD, you're dumb. Straight to the gulag. Hutch, take about SBMM. Straight to the gulag. People who seriously, genuinely think SBMM is healthy for the player base. Straight to the gulag. Vanguard is confirmed to have the exact same SBMM as the last 2 games. Vanguard, the entire game. Straight to the gulag. And just in case some of you guys didn't know about some of the traits of SBMM, let me lay it out for you guys. If you notice your game getting progressively harder, you're going against people who are level 250 and you're level like 32. That is SBMM. If you start lagging in the middle of gunfights for no reason, it's theorized. That is SBMM. If it ever takes you more than 5 minutes to find a game or a lobby, that's SBMM. If you're pinging 50 plus and you have fiber or you're hardwired or you usually have 100% signal strength from your router to your console, that is SBMM. I don't want to hear people saying, oh, but that's because there's not that many people I can connect to at that time. Look, that shouldn't be a problem at all in a game that claims to have the highest player count it's ever had in its entire franchise history. If you keep on seeing TTV clan tags in your lobbies, that's SBMM. If you happen to like SBMM, that's cock and ball torture. If you try defending SBMM or you think it's actually healthy, straight to the gulag. No second chances, no explanation, straight to the gulag. I'm curious to know what you guys think about all of this. Obviously, this video is a little bit of a joke and some slight roasts here and there, but overall, the feeling is there. SBMM is not good. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below, and if you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah guys, it's been the boy Fooly. Have yourselves a good one. I'm out of here. Toodaloo.
This ain't in my body. Hey.